What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the pipeline. Shout out to my sub, man. Shout out to my sub this morning, the Root Lady, aka Root Lady. Thank you, baby, for just giving me this information. I checked into it. Boog the Bandit killer was caught. He was caught. He was caught. We don't know if he gon' we don't know if he gonna fold and tell on other people. We don't know that. We don't know. There's more to the story. But as of this point, like I said, we knew it was young people involved. I said this from the beginning. I said, this guy, little dudes written all over it. Killer, 22-year-old Kyson Murphy. 22-year-old Kyson Murphy. They did arrest him. I read a report, like I told y'all last week when I did that other video. I read they had a suspect in custody, but they didn't release his name. So I think they been had to do. I think they just had to get more information or something was going on. But it explains why Cameron was really quiet. It does. So we still, like I said, we still don't know the pieces of the puzzle. We don't. So it's like this. That's why I was telling y'all I just did not want to throw Cameron under the bus like that because we don't know his involvement. But with him being the last one with her and seeing her alive, then yeah, he was suspect. I mean, that's anybody. If you the last one with a person and something happened to them and they get killed or something, yeah, you gonna be suspect. Y'all, I'm so happy. I've been pushing justice for Boog for so long. Now we gonna see how this unfold. Is they gonna bring down the other people that was also around that car? Because I feel like that's how I feel. I do. Even though it was one person that shot her. Hey, who's that? Hey, Tori Jones. Like I'm saying, thanks for tapping into the live. Even though Kyson Murphy, y'all Google it too. It's on Google. He's 22 years old. His name is Kyson Murphy, the killer. Kyson Murphy. He was 22. I knew it. I said it was too sloppy. This wasn't no OG work. This wasn't no veteran work. This had little dudes written all over from the beginning. I said this too much. It's too much missing in this story. It was real sloppy. They shot the car. They pistol whipped her. Shot the car after it pulled off. Like that's what I'm saying. Was Cameron hemmed up by the other people with guns? Why he couldn't help? Did Mr. Lockhart have a gun on him too? You know what I'm saying? Like it's still that. Like I said, it's still pieces to this puzzle that I'ma still cover and stay on it because my personal opinion, I feel like them little dudes should be. I think they all should go down. Me personally, even though Kyson was the shooter. It should be the group of people who surrounded that car, they just as guilty. The thing is he gonna fold on them? Kyson, is he gonna roll over on the people that was with him? Because I know it had to be camera footage. You know, everybody got the Ring doorbells. Like I told you, I didn't know how the old Club 57 came into the park, but everybody kept telling me like it happened by the old Club 57. You missing it. But I couldn't understand how did Club 57 run into East Livingston. I could never find that connection. I seen Beechwood Place run into a lot of different little streets like Arkwood and all that. Yeah, me too, y'all. Like I am so happy, y'all. This is a great day. Shout out to the Root Lady, my subscriber who shot me this information. Like they got Boog killer. I'm like, what? Who? Why I thought it was gonna be Mr. Lockhart. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I really did. I thought that's and I ain't trying to put no bad blood on Cameron, y'all. Because like I said, I don't know his role. I'm only going off of what the people in Columbus is telling me. The name was Kyson Murphy. If y'all go to my community, I just put his picture up. When you go to my channel and it'll say videos, playlist, community. Hit the community tab. I put the article up that was on the news that the news released of his picture. He looked like a young dude. I mean, this dude looked like he ain't. It's like somebody sent him to do that. It don't even look like he's about that life. But who knows? You know what I mean? Like you'd be surprised what people into. But he was 22 years old. Like I said he was a baby. Root Lady sent me the information. I Googled it. I pulled his pictures up. I'm reading the whole article. Only thing they just saying is that he was the killer. He the one who pulled the trigger, which is good because that's who we wanted. We wanted the person who pulled the trigger, but also, was it a back door? Was it all set up? Was it random? And who is the other people that was surrounding that car? They need to go down just as well. We don't know if Kyson gonna fold or roll over. I'm hoping he do. I really hope he do. And if he don't, I hope it's video cameras. I hope people had their Ring doorbells active, because only thing they got to do is pull up the footage. And the feds probably already did that. Y'all know they 2 steps ahead of us. They 2 steps ahead of us. Like I was telling y'all, the feds is going to get them. Boog was loved. She was loved all around the world. I knew it wasn't going to be a cold case for a long time. I said something. It's been over a month now. They ain't got no arrest. But then I kept reading like, oh, it was a suspect. See, a lot of bloggers didn't talk about the suspect. I found that I had to do a lot of digging in the city of Columbus to find out who the suspect was. I didn't know his name. The police didn't release it. But I did find out that they had a suspect in custody and they wouldn't release his information. And I think that was just part of the interrogation process, trying to get more information out of him. Hopefully trying to see if he gonna roll over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that it is finally getting closure. Boog couldn't rest to me. Even though I was saying rest in peace and sending condolences, she wasn't resting to me because her killers wasn't caught. That be the thing when people like rest in peace, rest in peace. A person can't rest in peace if they murder unsolved. How can the family have justice if nobody is arrested for the crime? I believe he gonna fold Kyson. Like I said, he's 22. This is a murder. This is a murder he's facing. I don't think he ever did these kind of numbers. Looking at the little dude, he looked like he probably sold weed or some, or was putting on for his little friends and stuff. But he don't look like he ever did no big time. This is big numbers right here he facing. So hopefully with the pressure that the feds put on him, they can go ahead and get him to roll over. He a baby. Pressure bust pipes. He sit in that cell for too long and solitary confinement, no phone calls, no mails, no visitor. Oh, he's going to talk. I believe he's going to talk. So I'm going to go live tonight about it because there's more information that I got about. Man, listen, my email blowing up about Kyson Murphy. Oh, we about to dig into it. I'm about to get into his Instagram, his Facebook. I want to see this young brother's life. I want to see his lifestyle, the way he lived, what crowd he rolled with. But I told y'all, one of my subscribers has sent me the email that I showed y'all about the dude. And I wonder if Kyson was at the funeral. Remember I was telling y'all, I'm like, man, I wonder if the killers or whoever had something to do with this was at the funeral. Because I knew it was little dudes. I said, this is little dudes. So I want to find out if he was at the funeral. I'm about to dig that up. I'm about to get into his Instagram and Facebook if it's still up. I'm going to try to see if he got a little TikTok or whatever. What else do I want to find out? It's more. Tonight at 11, we going to dig deep into Mr. Kyson Murphy's lifestyle. And when my subscriber sent me that video, that email, remember I told y'all he was like, Boog on Mother's Day was in the car with these dudes that looked at real fishy. He said it was 3 to 4 dudes. He like, them probably was the dudes who did it. Everybody, and I got multiple emails on this part right here. People kept saying the people who did this to her, she knew. They been telling her, like, cut them dudes off, cut them dudes off. Could it been retaliation that they was mad Boog cut them off and weren't rocking with them no more? So out of envy and out of jealousy and spite, they backdoored her? Because it's more than Mr. Kyson. It's more than Mr. Kyson that's going to jail. In my heart, I feel like the other people is going to jail too who surrounded that car. With Mr. Lockhart, y'all, I'm in the middle of the fence with him. I don't know. Kind of what the thing is like. Do he got something to do with it or don't he? Did he set up? Did he have something to do with the setup, or did he genuinely love her and have her back and try to do everything that he could to save her? So I can't really go too in on him yet, but it would be nice if he can come out and say something. Can we get him to do an Instagram live or something, just saying he innocent or something? I would love to hear from him, but I know with this being an open case, we know he's not going to say too much. He probably was advised to, stay off of social media and everything else. But I do have a lot of people saying Mr. Lockhart and Boog was real solid. They knew each other. Okay, this is the reports that the streets is telling me. Mr. Lockhart and Boog knew each other through Mr. Lockhart baby mama J. I'm not gonna say her full name. That's not my business. I know her name, but I'm not gonna release all that. Y'all know I try to protect people's privacy. But if it's in public information, I will talk about it because it's public information. Like Mr. Kyson, he's charged with her murder. It's public information. It's all on Google. So that's how they knew each other. Cam and Boog has not been friends for a long, long, long time. They knew each other through school, and from what I mean, from the baby mama, and from what they said, they was only friends for a few years. But just because you know a person for a few years, don't mean they can't be loyal to you. How many of y'all have met people that's new, maybe a few years, that's more loyal to you than people you've been knowing all your life? So we don't know that whole situation with Mr. Lockhart. But I am going to still cover the story. This is just the beginning. They got one killer. I feel like the other group need to go too. Tap into the live, y'all, at 11 o'clock tonight. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to my sub root lady for sending me the information on Mr. Kyson Murphy. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Gang.